We talking about sex?
Yep.
Welcome to the Lawson channel. I'm Theresa.
I'm Mike.
And we're millennials and we're making it. On our channel, we discuss all things that meet within the intersection of millennial marriage and special needs parenting.
We want to create a community that's both inclusive and encouraging.
So go ahead and hit that subscription button and help us reach our goal of making it to 1,000 subscribers.
Also, don't forget to smash that like button so you can let the algorithm know you think
we're
are awesome.
awesome.
We got a good one for y'all today. Guess what we talking about?
Oh my gosh, Michael. Don't be weird. We're talking about the S word. We can't say it for like a few minutes into the video, or they won't. We can't say it. The word.
You gotta wait 2 minutes.
No. Well, we're talking about parental relations without clothes on. Or
Oh,
is
you
it
can have clothes on?
marital relations without clothes on?
You can have clothes on. You can have a t-shirt.
I mean,
you have on socks?
I can. Sometimes it might be more convenient if you do have some clothes on.
See what I'm saying?
So we have been married for
15 years. I'm joking. 11 years.
We've almost been together for 15 years, so.
Yeah.
We have been married for 11 years. We did not have sex before we got married. We were in a religious organization that...
Well, I'm still in it. No disrespect.
You are. That... I remember being in a couples meeting one time and like literally came up that you can't use toys because that's like having another person in the bed with you. And I don't believe that. And there's no biblical support from that. But like that was like the thinking around sex. Like it's, I don't know. You need to have sex often. Don't not give your husband sex. But there was no conversation around intimacy or
I thought we weren't supposed
pleasure.
to say
Oh, I've been saying it. Am I have to bleep it out?
You know how to bleep?
Yeah, I do know how to bleep.
Oh, I'm going to start cussing.
Stop.
No, I'm just kidding.
Don't make me have to. It's a hassle to do it.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
But yeah, so, and I think background, like, we had sexual partners before we got married. We were very young, very inexperienced, and neither of us had been in a relationship to where we had to have sex with the same person. Dang-gummit, did I say it again? How many times did I say it before?
Twice.
Okay.
You said...
Okay. Like, marriage is a marathon. All the relationships that we had before were sprints. And so you run a marathon different. And so we're going to talk about the differences today. So, what are some of the challenges we've had connecting in, can you say, connecting and being intimate?
Some of the challenges?
Yes.
Connecting?
Yeah.
Connecting.
What you mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, our timing might be different. I want to connect. You don't.
So timing has been something. Chronic illness has been something else. Like, I am genuinely starting to feel a little bit better. I'm feeling better because I'm getting better at managing the symptoms of fibromyalgia and interstitial cystitis. I know what to eat and what not to eat. Do I do it all the time? No. I know how I'm an avid spooning. Basically, it's around the theory of spoon theory, of the theory of like you only have so much energy to give, and so I manage how much energy that I need to give, and I wasn't very good at that before, so I would have days where I couldn't get out of the bed or days where I couldn't do much because I tried to do too much on some days, and so that contributed to that. She is
Papa, come get her.
It's not just that. It's just that she's another avenue for our energy to go and time We do a lot for our kid because we be parenting.
We need a kid vacation.
Where is she going? We're not talking about that right now.
I know.
We be parenting. You hear what I'm saying? We be parenting. And we love it. We enjoy it. But it's something else that we have to do that energy has to go towards. And so that's another thing. And then conflict between us. We be arguing about stuff. And that does, because we need tools that maybe a counselor could give us to help us in ways that we could come to a resolution faster. We would spend too much time in the argument and not enough time in the resolution. Because I think there's a false equivalency with the amount of times you argue and the happiness of your marriage. I think the more you argue doesn't really make your marriage better or worse. It's the more you resolve.
I know who we can go see since we're on this subject.
What? Who?
I don't know if we can say her name.
Oh. So, what were you saying?
I know who we can go see.
Who? I know you're talking about.
Shamar.
And that's not... Yes. Yeah, that's true. And so, I think we're on a better page now. I think. Mm-hmm. Partially because I'm feeling better. And so, like, anxiety, depression, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, all that affects libido. And I didn't have one for a while. I think this past year, it's come back with a vengeance. And it has just been the past few months like, hey, I want to, you want to, we have to get on the same page so we can. You know, and getting the same book, you know. I
ain't gonna lie, I kind of like, bruh.
What?
I don't want to be bothered.
I know. This is probably the first time in a long time when I'm just like, no, you're cute.
But see, I told her when we first got married, you gonna fool around and it's gonna come them times when I ain't gonna be bothered with you.
And I think it's just, I honestly think it's hormones. I think I am entering into the latter part of perimenopause. Even though I am
thugging stage, I don't want to be bothered.
Even though I am younger, the women in my family tend to go through menopause earlier, which isn't good or bad. It just is. And so I know, or at least I've heard, where like during that time, like there's just a skyrocket for some women, and I feel like I'm experiencing that. My body's like, you should have more babies, but my tube's tied, so.
I guess with me, I haven't. I'm not really decreasing. I just been focused. Like once my focus on something else, I think that's an issue that I have.
And I be having to tell him, can you put your phone down, please?
Well, no. That's not what I'm talking about.
What?
My mind has been on hustling. So if you see me on my phone, it's not just
I know, but like I be liking you. You be
I don't
cute.
like being broke. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing to be cute and broke. You know what I'm saying? My looks don't always pay for everything. So what I'm saying is, if you see me on my phone, it's not always me just having a good time. I am legit. I am a streamer. I am trying to hustle. Like, I am trying to find a hustle.
Okay, babe. We hear that you want to hustle, but I be wanting to have the sex. So,
I get that.
listen. I think one of the first things that we need to talk about is the fact that we are very comfortable talking with each other about sex.
I am more comfortable than you.
And I am more comfortable than you
You're
in
not.
certain areas. There are certain parts.
I got you in the area, Theresa.
No, there are some areas where you're just very uncomfortable. I don't know what to. Yes.
Wait, what?
So I don't want to talk about that.
I know what you're talking about.
I think
I'm not uncomfortable with that.
There are some parts of.
I know what you're talking about.
We are comfortable together, and there are some parts that you're more comfortable at, and some parts of the conversation I'm more comfortable at. We're talking about sex, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about sex. That's it. And I think we have just gotten to the place where we have to talk about sex. Like, we're gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I can encourage y'all to do anything, if nothing else, get comfortable talking about sex in your marriage. Who wants to have sex? Who doesn't? Why you don't want to? What can we do to bridge that gap? What do you like? What don't you like? Be comfortable with talking with length and duration, the duration and location and all. Like, get comfortable just talking about sex, like, and get comfortable like talking about like with your partner what you want and what you don't want.
We haven't had that discussion in a minute though.
What?
We need to start talking about that stuff.
What?
Likes, don't likes, the location.
I think we have also gotten comfortable talking about it during. This is maybe TMI, but it's the truth. Like, we don't get offended if somebody's like, oh, don't do that. Like, I have pain points. And so, I can't be held certain ways. And I can't, like, there are certain things that I can't do if I'm going to enjoy sex. And so, like, we are comfortable without...
You can say that now?
Huh?
You can say that?
Yeah, it's fine for the video. Like, we are comfortable in that we're just trying to get to offender to pleasure, and we're not trying to offend each other. Like, we just got comfortable talking about sex. Because if you don't talk about it and you're not having it, you're not going to have it. Mm. And if you don't talk about what you're not enjoying, you're not going to enjoy it. We've also got comfortable with each other's sexuality, each other's go, slow, and nose. Like, there's some stuff that we both just love, and there's some stuff that one of us just like, no, I don't like. And there's some stuff that maybe on a good day, maybe on a bad day, like, and being comfortable with, like, being like, that doesn't make them a bad sexual partner because we don't like and dislike the same thing. Mm. Like, it's just different. And so you create your actual sexual relationship out of the shared intimacy things. And maybe creating that sexual relationship out of the shared intimacy, share things that you like, builds intimacy so you can explore the things that you feel like you might not like. And you can be comfortable doing that. Boundaries are important, but boundaries can change.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And then two, I think you have anything else to say? You're not talking. I'm doing a lot of talking.
Oh, I'm listening. That's fine. Go ahead.
No, I want you to talk some. That's what I'm saying.
I don't really have nothing to...
What's one thing that's helped you in some of our difficult sexy times? Like when sexy time isn't happening or, because everything...
I just try to be patient. Mm-hmm. That's my main thing. Just do something that, like PlayStation. That help take my mind off of anything. Okay. Like that just I'm not trying to. It just bring me self-care. That's my self-care. That's one of my goals. I can't play basketball.
Self-care.
Because I might go do that anyway. This girl here. Stop. Here she go. No, but PlayStation, it take my mind off, playing the game with friends and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That take my mind. I don't even think about, like, I don't even want to be bothered at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, because I know sex not going to come into that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, okay, I'm just finna do hood rat stuff for my friend. That's what I say. I don't really do. But, I'm finna do hood rat stuff for my friend. For his friends. I'm on the game with them, and I'm just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not to, annoy nobody, like annoy you or, forget about y'all. But it's like legit, like if I want my mind off or something, it helps.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, even if it might have been an argument, okay, I don't want to think about this no more.
You do other stuff, too. You be sending me articles and stuff.
You send me articles. I just send you stuff I think is funny. That might not be funny to you, but...
I be thinking they're funny.
Other than that,
I do. And you do, too. You be sending me stuff that Shamira do and Goody do. These are
I only did that once. I don't send that on a consistent.
You showed me something the other day and got mad because I was like, what? Because you were so rude about it, first of all.
Rude about
you were.
You talking about that dude sharing his food?
No. When the Shamira posted something.
Oh, no, I wasn't rude about that. I was just, Theresa, I was
that
joking.
was rude.
That
and then got mad because I was like, you're being rude. No,
Theresa. I was joking, bro. I wasn't.
It didn't feel like a joke. It felt like a demand.
No, Theresa, I can't force you to do nothing you
don't want to do. What I'm saying.
I don't know why you feel like that. I ain't never tried to force you.
My feelings, sir?
I ain't never tried to force you to do nothing.
I'm not saying that you tried to force me to do something. But it didn't feel like you were like inviting. It didn't feel inviting. It felt like pressure. That's what it felt like.
I mean, I was joking, but I was asking. But no, I ask. I don't just be like, hey, I want you to. This was finna happen.
That's kind of what you did when you came in there.
No.
Look at this. Look at this.
No, I say,
was like,
see, I told,
"Aw."
look, I say, no, look, see, that's a holiday. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not going to just be like, that's on holiday, we doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not going to, you know, I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I don't like making nobody feel uncomfortable.
Because uncomfortable sex is weird. Either when your body is uncomfortable.
I don't want it.
Don't nobody want it.
I don't even want to be bothered with you then.
Nobody likes pity sex. Stop doing that. What would be better is if you talked about why you don't particularly want to have sex and honest about that. Like when there are times when I was just like, was not feeling it. Like for a while after I had Mason, I was just like, we could not. The idea is gross to me. Or when I wasn't feeling good, when I was depressed and my body was hurting, all that, like, just to have a conversation, look, it's not you. Like, there are certain biological processes that go on in your body that cue desire. It's a physical thing, right? It's hormonal. Like, our bodies are built to desire sex. That's what they're built to desire to do. And, like, that literally was not happening in my body. And, like, having sex outside of that is ill to me.
All right, so that's today's video.
It takes you a long time to get to it.
No, I didn't know that's what you were waiting on.
Yeah.
So I thought you might was going to say something else. But thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video on your social medias. Share it with your families.
And we'll see you in the next video.
God bless you.